old are you and where are you from?
My name is Marcin Patrzałek. I'm 18 and I'm from Poland.
And how did you get to come to the Ciudad de las Ideas?
So it's very interesting and very funny because one of the people working here, very kind and great people, saw my performance on the internet, on Facebook. I'm not sure what I was playing, but they saw me performing and they loved it. They really enjoyed me. And so they wrote us an email. And it was very easy from there. It's my first time in Mexico and I'm very happy to be here.
What do you think of Mexico?
It's really great. For me, it's very interesting because it's a lot different from Poland. I like the weather. It's really beautiful, and the people are actually amazing because everybody is very smiling, and very kind. The first thing I noticed when I came out of the airport, when I came here, is that all of the Mexican people who were supposed to help me were extremely happy and very smiley, very kind. So I'm very happy to be here. It's really incredible, and it's my, I hope that in the future I can come back again and see more than Puebla.
And when did you start playing guitar?
I started playing the guitar 8 years ago when I was 10. And it was a complete accident because my dad, he wanted me to have something to do in the summer, and he took me to classes in classical guitar. And I started to play classical guitar, eventually picked up flamenco guitar, and then eventually the acoustic guitar. And I started to experiment with the sound and the guitars, and the style that I perform today is the result of all this experimentation.
What is this style?
Well, the style is called Percussive Fingerstyle. It's very interesting. You put a whole band or a whole orchestra into one instrument, and you use the body of the guitar to make percussive sounds, like. So it's very interesting. And then the fretboard, the strings, act as a whole orchestra, as a whole band. So I can be playing. So two hands are doing different things, and yeah, that's it.
And how do you manage to study and do that?
It is quite difficult. Right now I'm in my final year of high school, so I have a very big exam coming up. But the teachers at my school are very kind, and they allow me to travel and to perform because they know that in the future it's very important that I get experience. And when I come back, then I study very hard and try to have the exams done on time. So yeah.
So do you want to be a musician when you grow up?
Yes, definitely in the future I want to be a musician. I really love art and I love music and expressing myself that way, so it would be very hard for me to be somebody different than a musician. I'm hoping to study more than guitar, to study composition and film scoring, because it would be amazing to branch out and to have many different areas in music, in my head. So yes, a musician definitely in the future.
So now your parents are here with you. And how do they support you in what you are doing?
So I am very lucky to have such amazing parents because, well, they travel with me very often to basically all places, and it's incredibly important to me because it's a huge support and huge help from them. My dad, for example, helps me a lot with my electronic stuff, with the engineering, the sound. And my mom is extremely important for me to, to stay humble and to stay happy because it's very difficult mentally traveling so much. So
we are talking about you.
That's my beautiful mom.
How you support him? How you support him?
So I was saying that my mom is extremely important because, it's very hard emotionally to be performing so much, and it's very good to have somebody that loves me and is the loved one so close all the time. And the same with my dad, who is, like the most important person here. It would be very difficult to travel without them.
How does your mom teach you love? You said
Well, it's a hard question. It's a very difficult question. It's just the fact that she is extremely kind, and everything that she does is very natural and very emotionally loving. So I have a good role model, and I can look at somebody who is so kind, and I can try to be as kind as her.
Where have you been in the world?
Well, this year I've been in Austria. Then later I had a small tour with Ibanez. That's the model of this guitar, the brand. And that tour was in Poland, of course, in the Czech Republic, in Slovakia, and in Hungary. Then in September I went to Germany, and what else? Then Poland, of course. Now I'm in Mexico, which is incredible for me because it's many thousands of kilometers from Poland. But soon there's more and more events coming up. In December I'm going to play in Los Angeles and in Italy, and then later next year in South Africa. So it's very hard for me to believe, but it's very great. It's really amazing. Thank you so much. Gracias.